Some they say, they are asking Muhammad, okay, the 7 sleepers, how many they are? Even the title of the story is 7 sleepers. So how many? Look at this. Allah is talking now. Some they say they were 3 and their dog is the 4th. And some they say they are 5 and they're 4 and their dog is number 5 and their dog is number 6. Some they say they are 6 and their dog is number 7. Say no one knows their number save Allah. I mean, what kind of this? What is that?
I mean, what is this? How are we supposed to understand something like this?
Imagine you came to me to ask me how many are they those sleepers. I said to you, well, some they say they are 3 and their dog is number 4, and some they say they are 4 and their dog is number 5, and some they say they are 5 and the dog number 6, and some they say they're 7 and they're 6 and the number dog is number 7. However, only Allah knows what is their real number and few. So what is the numbers? What the point of this?
What is the purpose of the first?
Stupid story. And then not only that, he says, and they slept in the cave for 300 years and 9. How come here he is so sure in the number of the years, but there he cannot tell us how many they are? And same time, how you can say they are 4 and their dog is number they are 3 and their dog is number 4? This is wrong in Arabic and in English, in any language. You don't count the dog as number 4 because dog is not a human.
You're not quite there, Christian Donkey, because as you can see, say meaning here, say though meaning say, O Muhammad, my Lord knows best their number. So this clearly shows that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ did not know the unseen. And so there were some things that Allah has told him about, and some other things He has not revealed to him to show the people that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ does not know the unseen, and we will explain it. So here Allah orders the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in the Quran chapter 7 verse 188. He said, "Qul, say, O Muhammad, la amliku li nafsi naf'an wala darra." That I do not say to the people, O Muhammad, that I do not hold for myself what is beneficial for me or what is harming me. Illa ma sha Allah, except for what Allah wills. Walau kuntu a'lamu al-ghayb, and if I knew the unseen, lastakthartu min al-khayr, I would have, I would have had a lot of good. وَمَا مَسَّنِيَ السُّوءُ, and no harm should touch me. إِنْ أَنَا إِلَّا نَذِيرٌ وَبَشِيرٌ لِقَوْمٍ يُؤْمِنُونَ. I am only a warner and a bearer of good tidings for those people who believe. So clearly Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ordered Prophet Muhammad to say that you, O Muhammad, say that you do not know the unseen. So Prophet Muhammad is saying, I hold for myself no power of benefit or harm except what Allah has willed. And if I knew the unseen, I would have acquired much wealth. So clearly Allah is saying, قُلْ رَبِّ أَعْلَمُ, say that only Allah knows best about the people of the cave, or how much their number was. Because basically Allah wanted to show that the Prophet Muhammad did not know the unseen like the people claimed. So He sent this verse as well to say that I do not know the unseen. So basically everything is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that has been revealing Him to Prophet Muhammad, because Prophet Muhammad came to answer every single question that the people asked him. Then it would be people will start saying, oh, Prophet Muhammad knows the unseen, therefore we have to worship him. So people will start inventing false things. So there are most things that Allah tells him in the Quran about them and their number, and there are some things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not say to Prophet Muhammad and orders Prophet Muhammad to stay quiet about it. Basically this Christian pussy whole princess, he's trying to say that the Quran basically is written by a person, and I will go to his Bible right now to expose him there. If we go to the Bible in 2 Kings chapter 8 verse 26, if we go to the King James version, okay, so it says, Isaiah was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri, king of Israel. Now here it says that Isaiah was 22 years old when he became king and he reigned over Jerusalem. Now if we go to the second one, see the contradiction and how the Bible is written is human-made. 2 Chronicles chapter 22 of the Bible verse 2. Okay, we go to the New King James Version. Okay, Isaiah was 42 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri. Now here it says that he was 42 years old, while here it says he was 22 years old. Okay, this is the same one, New King's Version, 42 years old. Now, I will show you furthermore that if we go in this one, 42 years old, if you go to the translation of the Bible, okay, here, okay, was 22 years old, it says, was 22 years old, actually is this one, meaning the strong Hebrew is 40. Okay, they are saying here that he was 40. Okay, while here in this one, if we go to the translation, okay, it says 20 or 20th. So here in the Strong Hebrew translation is, depending on this word, was 22, meaning he was 20, while here it says he was 40. Okay, you can see again, double checking. Okay, let's go back. Isaiah was 42 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri. We'll go to the second Kings, chapter 8, verse 26 of the Bible, and it says Isaiah was 22 years old. Here it says again 42 years old when he became king. Here was 22 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. And he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem, his mother's name, etc., etc. So as you can see right now, I will go to the Google Translate, like Christian Princess does, and show you the translations that they contradict themselves in the Bible. So let's start with the 2 Kings, chapter 8, verse 26, okay, and check the translation properly. So here, as we said before, that it said that was 22 years old, okay, 20 or 20th. Let us take this Hebrew translation, translated in Google Translate, okay, that's 20. Well, yeah, this is 20, alright. Now we're gonna go, now we said this one was for the 2 Kings, okay, the 2 Kings, where it says that in New King James he was 22 years old. This one is correct, but for the 2 Chronicles it talks about the same one. It says Isaiah was 42 years old when he became king, and he reigned 1 year in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Athaliah, the granddaughter of Omri. This is in 2 Chronicles chapter 22 verse 2. Now let's go to the Hebrew one, okay, and let's see, was 22 years old. This one says 40. Okay, the translation true one in Hebrew is 40, but I think they changed it to lie because the Christians are liars and they're the authors of the Bible, not God, because they corrupted the Bible. Okay, and this one says 40. The previous one said he was 22 years old, while this one says like 40. So what's the true one?